Hey guys, welcome back to Grave Reviews. My name's Chris, and today I checked out the new movie, Bagman. It's a man, and he has a bag, and we'll get to it. This movie is directed by Colm McCarthy, which was initially what drove me to checking this out, because I'm a big fan of his other film, The Girl with All the Gifts. However, this movie is written by John Holm, and I don't know about this one, guys. So this movie follows Patrick, played by Sam Claflin, as he has to return to his childhood home because of financial issues, and he brings his family with him. Although it turns out something in his past is returning to haunt the family and maybe steal his kid to put into a bag. So this movie opened in a really interesting way that had me on board almost immediately. There is a kid getting stuffed into a bag by the Bagman in a really kind of disturbing way, where you see the bones and stuff crunching. The sound design is great, and there's enough hints there in the setup that I thought this movie could go really interesting places. And unfortunately, where the movie went is into the bag. The problem with this film is that it is just incredibly generic and derivative, and at times, I could say has comparisons to the Bye-Bye Man. And if your movie is being compared to the Bye-Bye Man, that's not a good thing. I think I may have enjoyed that movie more simply because of how ridiculous and dumb it is. This is just so by the numbers and predictable and just boring. But the production value is actually really pretty good. The movie looks great and the lighting and tone is there. There's some nice atmosphere that is being built throughout the film. The Bagman at times can be kind of creepy, but the way he puts people into the bag sounds silly when I'm saying it, but visually when you see it with the sound design, it's very effective and does lead to some creepy moments and visuals at times. But ultimately, I found the rules of this Bagman a bit confusing. There's shades of Stephen King style storytelling where you are flashing back to the childhood, which at times kind of hurts the pacing of the film for me. So the cast seems all right. There's moments of reality sprinkled through with the characters that I thought felt relatable at times. And I think the actors are really trying to pull something out of these characters. Unfortunately, there's just not quite enough there, I don't think. So I do think the movie looks good and is decently acted for what the actors are given, but the characters make really questionable choices with the way that they're treating their kid, knowing that there's perhaps a supernatural entity trying to get him, which can be really frustrating for the viewer because you're like, why would you do that knowing this? It's just obvious choices in the script to heighten tension and create scares, but in reality, most people wouldn't think this way or do these things, so it doesn't do that. It instead frustrates the viewer. I do like an urban legend style story, and I think there is potential here with this idea. However, I think the execution kind of missed the mark, and so did some of the script. And so while it's well made and there is a few times in which there's some creepy visuals, for the most part, I was kind of bored with this movie, and I was really just kind of disappointed. So that's The Bagman. I would pass. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this review of The Bagman. If you've seen it, let me know what you think about The Bagman. Let me know if there's some movies I should be checking out. Leave a like and leave a comment. That really helps out the channel. And I'll catch you here next time, guys. Goodbye.